Hi, chat. I hope everyone's having a good time. Let's pop up Discord. We're gonna set myself to live. That doesn't matter. Nobody's there. Alright, back to the game. Hello.
Hold it there. You got it, pal. Though I'd put money down that you spoke to my good friend Trevik. Told you we were the baddies, did he? Trevik and his scabby nuts stole Adra from the Valiant Trading Company. This is widely advised against. You see what I mean? So I'm here in my capacity as a procurement agent, if you will. I bring back the Adra, or I bring back their heads. Well then, I guess we'll go kill. Bring me their heads!
Armor's too weak. To the left.
Who's shooting this guy? There you go. Ow! Kai! Ooh, okay. Come on. Hello? Yeah, I'm dead.
Thanks.
Okay. So, there's a problem, but more importantly, the what's this called? The gunner is a problem. Oh, they both have one. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Marissa's attack slows any hit enemies. Shit that other girlies do. Just gonna keep this one aware the shit that other girlies do. Hello. Alright, let's go again.
Trev. Bring me their heads!
It went through them. She's immune to bullets. Come on, Bernadetta. Or Bardetta.
Hold it, you.
Get out of here.
Right flank.
Got him. Another swing. Another swing. Whoops. Ow.
Back in the fight.
No, come on. That's one down. Ow!
Thanks,
I'm gonna go deal with it there. Alright, we're back at it.
Next one's mine. Right with you.
Alright, we're doing better now, chat. We got all of her support gone. Oh, you jerk. Yep.
Not looking good. Back on my feet. Nice. Take a moment, people.
Hey chat, I'm back. I think we're done there. Yeah, we can just walk back and turn in all our quests. We finally did it, chat. Actually, I think that might be one of the last encounters in this area. Almost. Not quite. Let's see. We still have to do the ancient memory. Oh no, we did do that. There's nothing there. Strangled Audra. And we have this quest. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're almost done all the quests in the area. Congratulations, chat. You're about to go to the next area, it looks like. After a whole bunch of talking to people.
Welcome back, Envoy. Show it here. Guess you were just the one storm she couldn't survive. Good. Too many good men and women died because of that bastard. May he face Magran's fires in his next life. It's a shame it had to be like this. Desperate times can drive good kith to do terrible things. Be safe out there, you hear?
I think it's all the bounties. Okay, what am I currently wearing? I need a bunch of pelts.
Good. You made... Wait, is that star metal? Abaddon's arse, this stuff is rare. I'd love to make something with it, but I'd be afraid of ruining it.
No, go for
I
it.
can't think of anybody else in Paradise who could either. Who knows? Maybe there's a blacksmith in another city who can help.
Aw.
Well, if I were a betting girl, I'd wager one of the smiths in Solace Keep could work with it. Good luck getting inside, though. Or surviving the journey there.
Right. Gallowayne's Tusks is one of the deadliest places in the world. Probably not worth the trip.
No thank you. I'll take my chances with the smugglers here any day. Probably because I made them. Or most of them, anyway.
This looks like customers may have come to a bad end.
I've already been paid for them. If Volter happens to stumble onto them later, what can I do?
Fair. That's a very good point. Well, actually, I'm gonna sell stuff.
Good.
Let's go over to my inventory. Okay, weapons. I don't want to sell any of this stuff because I can break it all down. I do want to sell though. Why don't I equip that yet? Oh well. Valuables.
Mine?
Chase that. Alright. I have a quest to turn in. Oh yeah. Hello.
My friend, any chance you found some luminous Adra for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you! Now my work can continue. Take this. I was saving it for a rainy day, but who knows when that will be. Perfectly honest? My track record isn't great, but this is the best chance I've ever had. Thank you again, my wonderfully unique friend. May you find a kinship with this land.
Nice. What other quests do we have here? Untimely End. Oh, that's right, it's Northern Paradise. Okay, we're gonna actually go do this quest first. I don't know what... I feel like I have a fight to do over... Oh, I do have a couple fights in the other area. I have the ambush in the alley. Period. I don't know what the other ones are. Oh, that's right. The assassins in the alley and tracking down my killer. Let's see. Cluster souls. This balcony leads to Order's Hold.
Look alive, boys. We've got company.
Hello.
Well, if you're looking for Tala, he's dead. And if you're not, you can shove off. We got nothing for adherence here.
You're lucky the Adirans haven't come to take away what you do have.
Not even if I ask nicely?
Not even if you stood on your head. Time was, people in Paradise used to have principles. Principles like, get what's mine and keep yourself to yourself. Then you came and memories got short about that sort of thing. But the Sparrowhawks, we remember.
And you fought your way to the top of the heap, is that it?
It's not much of a heat, but it's more than you can say for yourself. The Emperor's favourite envoy, killed as soon as she shows up. Not your finest hour.
Didn't you also know I came to clean Paradise up? You're pretty calm for somebody who's sitting on stolen goods.
And you're pretty stupid to throw around an accusation like that.
Here's something valuable, something meant for the bathhouse.
Keep your voice down.
Hand it over, and I'll leave the Sparrowhawks alone.
I haven't got it.
You're wasting both your time and mine. Step aside and I'll take it quietly.
Stubborn, aren't we? Alright, but listen close. I'm not gonna repeat myself. The day I got it, I saw Ludwig's men sniffing round the docks. Now, they didn't cross my path, but I don't believe in coincidences. That shipment is cursed, and dealing with you numbskulls is one thing. But the Garrus, that's another.
Garrus won't question the Adiran envoy.
Yeah, you could. Or you could turn me in. I'm not sure I like my odds.
Why do you think I'll turn you in? Times are changing, Jago. Can't prove that I won't. You'll have to take my word for it.
If the steel Garrot are onto you, you're lucky we found you first.
Ah, shit. Yeah, I had a feeling it'd come to this one of these days. Better a crooked Adiran than Ludwig wearing my skin. Take it. Go straight to the bathhouse. And don't let anyone follow you. If this makes it back to me,
It won't, I promise.
give the mistress my regards.
Alright, cool. But, oh wait, I gotta pick up the shipment.
Watch where you're going. Wouldn't want you getting hurt now, would we?
Someone is tampered with the crate and the lockbox inside falls open to reveal sachets of woodsy, bracing smelling herbs. The scent identifies them as Helia's parsley, common to the Adiran mainland. Small doses can prevent a pregnancy, a large dose can end one. Okay. So contraceptives. That's not a bad thing. I go this way. What is this way, chat? Nothing. Maybe nothing? Maybe not. Hold on. Parkour, chat. Oh, no. Let's go this one. Oh. Oh. Okay, we made it. We made a chat, and we got 16 gold as the reward. I'm so spoiled. Movement tech. ADD. Where are we going? I could make that. See? Easy, chat. Oh. Oh, that's easy. Hold on. Can I get through this? There we go. Nice work, chat. Get all the way through. I feel like that was overkill. I feel like if we just went up the road, it would have been easier. But swimming is cooler, so no regrets. Not sorry. Fast. Oh, come on. Fast as fuck. Okay, up one more level.
At least Fentrape or Dato won't be coming around this week.
What's the matter?
Any sign of my shipment?
He bores me.
Sunday with pride.
You did? And I thought I could talk my way out of anything.
Makes you appreciate why the Empire sent her here.
Why are you smuggling contraceptive herbs? 'Cause it's a brothel.
You're going to stop talking.
Careful.
It's a good thing you came to me. I'll keep quiet. That's valid.
Don't you realize if you knew how much was at stake? I'm the only one left for the people of Paradise to turn to.
Oh.
You had the Emperor's time. You could have done something about it.
Cut off.
Don't blame the envoy. The thing about emperors is, they make the rules however they please.
I'm no fool. I know what happens when the Steel Garrote comes to town. I saw them drag my mother off back home. One more midwife for their cause. I am not going to lie down and let you do the same to me. You can promise until you're blue in the face. What good does that do me?
Can't fight all of, I'm an Adiran official. You don't trust me, but I can't fight all of Adiran law, but I can keep you safe.
You do that? For me? I shouldn't believe you, but I do. I've heard godlike have a way with people that they can't explain. I'm sorry I had to keep you in the dark. Come back anytime. I'll leave the light on for you.
Oh, I got an extra item.
Good on you, envoy. If only more of your countrymen were as reasonable.
Yup. Oh, what do we got? Night Mistress's favor. Slowly regenerate essence while close to a companion. That's nice. Drinking a potion clears all your accumulations. Nah, I like the essence because that lets me actually pump out heals. Bonus currency when looting. Wait, hold on. That was a different thing. Oh. You can only wear an amulet or a trinket. You can't do both. Okay.
I'll remember that offer. You know, for a friend.
I can't stop worrying about the dream scourge. What if it happens to us?
Oh, it's up there still. Well, worth a shot. Okay, back up to Hightown, chat. I'm trying to find my way there, but I'm realizing, like, what's the point? I can... Oh, it's only one entrance. Oh, that's how I couldn't find my way there. Alright. Let's go to a map. Northern Paradise and fast travel here. Reverence the mindless undead who hunger for still living flesh. Alright.
Hear me, Paradise. Did we not come here to escape the Empire?
Okay, where are you? Yeah, everybody hang out near me.
Everything we hate.
Oh, that regenerates very slow. Hello. Oh, there we go. I don't want to do that though. I was just going to use the healing item. Like, I have so much food to eat in the game. Okay. This is an ambush, chat.
Don't let them escape.
Alright, come and get me.
Need better
Ow.
armor.
Why am I looking straight up?
You're not looking so good.
I don't know why I started looking straight up in the air instead of actually at the enemy. There's another one down. Whoa, hello.
Glad that's it.
We did it, chat. That fight used to absolutely decimate us. I mean, I wasn't doing much better, but still. I didn't have to use any healing items. That is a massively good thing. Is there anything else here? Doesn't look like it. Right, now we just go and deal with the thieves under the church, and then we are done our quests. In the entire first... I want to say first act, because it feels like the whole first area is just... The areas are very self-contained acts. Alright, chat. Fingers crossed and wish me luck. Well, that's right, we killed all these ones. We just didn't proceed because we realized that we took all of our effort killing the one group.
Quiet, Nimdut. Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor.
Ooh. Ooh, lots of pressure plates on the floor. Whoa. Missed me, though.
If you want help burning through that, just say the word.
Thank you, Kai. Oh, a bunch of spiders. We can take spiders, though. They're nothing.
Right in the blind spot.
Bam! See? We one-shot lesser spiders. And level 2 spiders we can kill with one strong attack, or 2 lesser lethal attacks.
Who's ready for more?
that web means. Be ready.
What do you mean be ready? We already dealt with the spiders. Ooh, more spiders out.
Spiders. Fui-tu meio.
There's a bunch of them. Ooh, we're in the middle of a nest, actually. Not an ideal place to be. That being said, they're still very easy to kill. Quiet. So, here's the thing. When we come down here the first time, it's a whole bunch of level 2 enemies who absolutely kick our ass.
Let's go. This one's mine.
And then they give us a bunch of spiders after that are nowhere near as difficult. Ooh, okay. I take it back. These guys are tougher now. That being said, they're still not great. Execution. Okay, one spider down. Two spiders down.
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Gods. Not this sucker again.
I sense a Marius lecture coming.
Let's eat some food before we get attacked again, because we always want to stay topped off, chat. That's one thing I've realized about this game. You get so much food moving through the game that you should always make sure to have something. Why can't I jump out of the water? Really? That ledge is too far for me? Okay, game. How do I go this way then? Wait, no, that's right. I gotta do ice. Yeah, so it is worth keeping a book with you. So get on the double. Ooh, there's an ember one. That's all fire. Oh, that's so cool.
What's that rock?
One more time. Good afternoon.
What's that rock?
Cool though. Spellbook and a gun. Thank you. Oh, we gotta do it again.
What's that rock?
Lower cistern key.
That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair?
Oh, it's underneath.
You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
And that's why he thinks he's a nim dude. Loot? No loot. Anything underwater? No. Okay, that just means we're trying to... Okay, I know what to do. I need to make a platform on the other side to get there. There's nothing else of value here.
What's that?
Made it.
What's that?
Access. Ooh. Alright, we gotta keep going. Yep, alright.
Why would you waste time building a deadly trap when a simple no entry sign would suffice?
Some people have way too much stuff on their hands.
What was that?
Must have been nothing. Ooh, please come and investigate.
All clear.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Someone there? You're not getting away.
Easy. And Kai got hit by a trap.
Over there. 11.
Probably disables the blades. For all the good it does from here.
Show yourself. The envoy's here.
No, I'm not. Nice try. You gonna attack me now?
Find you better armor. Okay.
Okay, I gotta... Where am I stuck? I'm stuck on a post.
Give me a target.
Alright, he's dead.
One for you.
It's Marius. Nice job.
You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why
Need both those. I want to break down my armor. Gear that I'm not using. Okay, we're not using this, so we can break that down. Common scale armor. Common brigandine armor. Close, but not quite enough to upgrade.
Eyes open.
So is my idea. Yeah, it does. Cool. I mean, I don't want to fight, but
I think I sprained my shoulder. You're mine now.
not the fact she jumped down to get immediately killed. I thought she would at least be tough. That was kind of sad. The one person who detected us. This journal entry is dated several days ago. Now my sources tell me the envoy is a godlike. This changes everything. The prophecy says a godlike will come to the living lands and death will travel in their wake. We must act now and halt destiny in its tracks, even if I must spill godlike blood. Interesting. So there's a prophecy that, like, when I show up, shit's going sideways. It doesn't necessarily mean that I am the cause of it, but I can see how people could make that association and assume that, like, oh yeah.
That thief for taking our stuff?
Shh, Nim dude. Someone's up ahead.
Where are they?
You take lead.
Yeah.
You're not getting away.
Don't need you.
We make a good squad.
I think that is it.
Yeah.
Alright.
I would have sent that thief on his way without our blessed day supplies.
Then he would have died.
How do you know? We didn't.
Come on, can I get it? Alright, whoa. Whoa, careful. Alright, back up we go. We killed the envoy and the gods brought them back. What does this mean? They must have some higher purpose and I am too unworthy to grasp it. I failed. Now they are coming for me, and what can I offer them but my apologies and my neck? Oh. Greater elements. I believe that's the second rank of the spellbook, but I can't use the first rank of it, or I can only use the first rank of it because I haven't leveled up any mage skills. Ooh, sense. Alright, where are we going?
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
Hello.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
Apparently I have unfinished business.
The whims of the gods are a mystery to us both. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
On my authority, you'll stand trial. Give me one reason. Alright, let's speak.
Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir.
So, wasn't it Claviger's responsibility to advocate for the Paradisians?
For better or worse, yes. Though that ended when he went into the wilderness with your ambassador.
Ooh. You're suggesting the ambassador had something to do with the Claviger's death? The result of the infected bear's attack?
A possibility. In any case, it was not the Claviger's death that made me decide to kill you. It was because your face came to me in a dream. A vision I believed was sent from the gods.
Do you kill everyone you see in your dreams?
This was no ordinary dream. It was not imagination. It was communion. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Ardir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness.
In truth, I have had visions.
Dreams, visions, they can be confusing things. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Ardir from conquering this land.
And look what I got you. Do you still truly believe that?
No. The gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
Wow.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
I can't believe you killed me for something I haven't done yet. Great.
You tell me, godlike. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
Confess to that. Take your people and leave. Aloy told me what the Stilgarot has done to the people of Paradise. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
If you take nothing else from this, remember that the cruelty of the Stilgarot has no end. The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradise, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade and fishing with no authority. Ardir now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
Which isn't fair to them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Adiran contracts, contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Ardir.
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance.
Oh god, again with the second chance, Kai.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods. You mean it? You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice.
You really are full of surprises, Envoy.
You're really letting us go?
You made a terrible mistake, but the gods saw fit to correct it. Tell your peepins that the Adirans know the meaning of fairness. That's not at all true. Why make a bad situation worse? Your quarrel's never with me. Why make a bad situation worse?
At least we agree on that much. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once. He'll do it again.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ends on the placid shore. We learn. We twine.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to kill you.
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the Envoy dead, I doubt he'd send us away with presents. Impressive. I'm starting to see why your Emperor trusts you.
Nice. Okay, any
Don't
loot
bother
here?
going back the way you came.
Why did bro just
3
jump?
pillars to the right of the stairs. That's
Alright.
right. One more thing. Thanks. We were wrong about you.
Oh,
What do you want? An apology? No.
they're so sweet. They are absolutely valid. The Adirans have absolutely been an occupying force in their land. So I very much empathize with the rebels. And as much as power as I have in this universe, I'm going to do something about the Adirans. Because I feel like when you go to settle into a new land, you should work in the favor of the people to try and elevate them, not take advantage of them. Brothers and sisters of Paradise, it is well past time to push these Adiran dogs out of the living lands, out of our home. It is only through our bravery and might that our children and their children may live freely, instead of being ground down beneath the heel of a deer. Fear not death, for it is a kinder fate than subjugation, and only through spilled blood will we remain independent from an empire that cares nothing for us. I mean, it's true.
Hopefully you made an ally here today, envoy.
We'll definitely be seeing them again. You all but guaranteed that.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
Let them be upset.
I never really expect them to be happy about anything.
Exactly.
I have
He gets
some
it.
thoughts, envoy. Let's talk about it at camp.
Alright, let's go to the camp then. Because I also agree that, like, the Adiran... the Adiran envoys aren't... The Adiran ambassador is not going to be happy, but at this point, I'm not happy with the Adiran ambassador, so we can hash it out in person.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about Juliana. I know you're not asking my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation.
It's not hurting anyone. She should be free to conduct her business as she pleases.
I couldn't agree with you more. Out here, you've got to live and let live. Principles are one thing, but you can't let them get in the way of basic decency. I wish more of your countrymen took that view.
What about you?
Good thing you're asking.
Alright, we're done. He has nothing new to say yet.
Anything else?
Oh, but he has another conversation he wants to talk to me about. Alright, what's up?
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
He fired from the shadows like a coward and denied me the honor of battle.
Good thing you rectified that for him. Though you really had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away.
It was the right thing to do.
Things aren't always that clear, especially when you're staring down a man who tried to send you back to the wheel. But I like your certainty. Why'd you do it?
Pragmatism. He'll tell us stories and I'll think twice before striking. No.
Admirable. Especially for a celebrated war hero. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the living lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse. They're a match to a powder keg. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself.
Exactly. Military occupation now. It's not great. Your paladin of the goddess of Oaths. Of course they're strict. Always found to be too zealous.
Mine too. I understand discipline, but you've got to know when to give. It remains to be seen whether Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig are rowing in the same direction. But I fear there's trouble on the horizon, especially if the Stilgaroth's tactics win out.
But that's the exact issue with paladins, is they literally cannot cave on their morals for any reason. If they at any point are like, okay, I am wrong, they become oath breakers and they immediately lose their connection. So yeah, unfortunately paladins are going to be very strict because they kind of have to be, especially of oath and order. But I fear there's trouble on the horizon, especially if the Stilgaroth tactics went out.
Nice to know I'm in good company.
Something's on your mind?
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
I'm glad for the company.
The feeling's mutual. It's nice to share a campfire again. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night, don't you? Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can. We should be safe enough, but I'll take watch, just in case.
Hi, Marius.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future.
They tried to kill me and it didn't work. No harm done. Killing for revenge is not my way.
That's interesting. Good to know you're the forgiving sort. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius.
Well done, Marius.
Anyway. Ask away.
I understand you grew up in Solace.
Yes, I did. The less we talk about that, the better.
Alright, I understand.
Thank you. Not everyone accepts that some things are best left in the past.
What exactly makes you the best hunter in the Living Lands?
Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wilds and haven't gotten themselves killed yet. I know the difference between hay-bleed toxin and high-tox bloom, which is something you should be really thankful for. And you know the Balrog and the Grinning Balrog?
Not personally, no.
Oh, we've got a real Kamayu here. Wonderful. I am one of the few who have seen a Balrog and lived. Mostly because I had the brains to run the Dragu out of there. We're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with as few blithe tail bites as possible. That, more or less, is all you need to know about me.
Cool. That's all for now. What language is that you're speaking?
Same one you are. What kind of blessed question is that? Oh, I see. I sometimes use Lember without really thinking about it. That's what you mean, right?
What's Lember?
Lember is the language spoken in Solace, though everyone knows Adiran because it's a common tongue. You don't hear Lember much in the rest of the lands. Makes it easy to see which of us are from Solace and which aren't.
I like it. Gives you a certain mystique.
Oh, does it? Well, obviously that's why I do it. I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult.
That's all for now.
Right. Changing the subject. Not
right.
before I've done some reading.
Cool. And then we're good to... We can break this down. We want to travel to the embassy. Yes. Okay, oh, right here, perfect. Pointing in the right direction. Sirs, ma'ams, officers.
Tell me you brought good news. Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
Oh, I let my killer go free. The rebels have a lair underneath the Temple of Andra. If you hurry, you can catch them.
What? How could you let this happen?
Marius followed a bad lead. Kai was supposed to finish him. You're the one who let them kill me in the first place. The truth is, I let them go.
You... what?
Can't wait to hear how you spin this tale.
Envoy, tell me this isn't true.
He agreed to leave Paradise. The Emperor sent me to carry out as well. The killer was following a prophecy. It wasn't personal or political.
When an Imperial envoy is killed in the streets, the motive is irrelevant. We needed to answer this challenge with blood. Don't you see what this will do to our credibility?
Why would we answer
Thanks
with blood?
to you, these rebels will continue to undermine our work in the living lands without resistance or fear. Worse still, now everyone knows our flank is exposed. Oh my gods, Ludwig is going to eat us alive.
You stop fretting about the Inquisitor already? What's the worst that can happen?
Easy for you to say. The gods saw fit to bring you back from the brink of death. When my time comes, I won't be so lucky. There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end.
Don't forget why I'm here. Chin up, you're an agent of the Empire. I never intended to live forever.
Oh, yes, that. I'm sending you to Fior Messiverno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
Produced what I find there.
Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Very straightforward. Oh, speak of the devil.
Heelguard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No. Strangling light. Keep her away.
Is that, her?
Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Let her finish, Ambassador. I want to see where this goes.
At least someone knows the meaning of respect.
I mean, it's nice to meet you, but...
You and I have crossed paths before, haven't we? Entirely possible. Much has changed since we last saw each other. I am both more and less than I used to be. And you...
I never played Deadfire, so I don't know.
Corner of my memory that you occupy. Old feelings I thought long since banished. I will observe you with interest after I am finished with the ambassador. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with a dream scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
I've experienced the horror of the Dream Scourge.
Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
And what happens when they become dead and come back to the Dream Scourge?
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
He's got more backbone than I would have thought.
True.
We should be better than this. Leading by example. This island has seen nothing but us at our weakest. What say you?
I think the two of you would be stronger together than apart. Maybe these problems exist because the Living Lands doesn't want us here. How do you know?
What these people want is irrelevant when we can give them what they need to survive.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy
Ooh.
to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
I'll half sneeze to get the second.
Ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
We have to get help somewhere. The Living Lands needs us. Maybe my influence can help us do them in a better. My own skin helps fight. Was really better. Is she always like this?
Clearly I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will wreck the frontier on my own terms.
Oh, it's funny.
You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell.
Bye.
This reunion was unexpected, but not unwelcome.
Cool. So the Steel Garrote. So the Steel Garrote and the Embassy of Adir have split.
She's going to be a problem.
At least she's on our side. She doesn't share our concerns about the screams. Blah. You didn't have to take the blame from me.
Oh, that was nothing. Ludwig already despises me. You deserve a sporting chance to avoid her wrath. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on, at least for now. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animancers and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
So Styler for the Living Lands then.
A fair point. No one survives this place without losing a little sanity along the way.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to.
I'll break this down. Still around? No. Ooh, I think I can finally upgrade my armor. Nope, 44 pounds.
Need to go to Fjord.
Let's see if the vendor has any more stuff. The fence also might. Oh, where am I going? This way. Hello.
Good. You made it back.
Every time. Okay, she doesn't have any stuff right now, so let's go find the fence. That's the apothecary. Fence? Oh. What do you mean I can't fast travel? Who's up there?
From the finest distilleries in Thirdborn.
I was wrong.
Nope. Against the plague.
Where? This way? Yeah, this kind of way. I'm actually confused
Maybe
on
don't
where
look
they
so
are.
endearing around here. Paradise militia.
Oh, this isn't the fence. It's just a... Okay, cool.
Welcome to my shop, envoy.
Oh, it's another vendor. I wish I'd known about them sooner. I could have come here and bought all their stuff all the time. Ooh, unique. Ooh, legendary health. Yeah, no, I definitely want that. Hello. And then we go back to camp. Alright, chat, we're wrapping up Act 1 and moving on to Act 2. As soon as we see how much I can upgrade this chest piece. I'm kind of hoping I can get all the... Oh, I might be able to... Oh, I don't think I can enchant armor. Oh, he wants to talk to me. Enchant weapons. Sheet in summer could be upgraded. Okay, what does it do? A successful parry deals high fire accumulation. That's cool. Full combo attack deals moderate fire damage accumulation to nearby enemies. Ooh, that's really good. Upgrade this. And then it needs 28 pelts. Where's my other one? Full upgrade, and I just need 2 more Audra. Okay, we can do that. Two Audra, chat. Find out where they are. I think it's the mage vendor that sells Audra. I also realized there's no actual, like, time...
I knew you'd be back.
Actually, I think there is time movement. I don't know. I think it's just very subtle. Do you sell Audra? You do not. Alright, bye then.
Good.
Oh, you won't have Audra either. Ooh. Where the fuck am I gonna get Audra? We have more vendors. The clinic, apothecary shop. Shantytown. Let's go to the clinic. I think I might just be SOL. No, if I could find the fence, I bet you I could find where... I bet you if I could find the fence, I can find Audra. Dead end. It's not a dead end. Now a dead end. Oh, I do have to go around. Okay, so now that we're in Shantytown, I'm trying to figure out... I want to see if either of these... Okay, so here's just an innkeep. I'm hoping one of them is the fence.
Cheap wares for cheap folks.
Nope. Neither of them are that.
I've seen
What do you have then?
Welcome to my store. If I haven't got it, it can't be got.
Okay, do you have Audra? Bitch, then it can't be good. Give me all your pelts. Ooh. Fire damage. Not good for me, but cool. Alright. Still haven't found the fence, chat. That's just an innkeep. That's the apothecary. Oh, there they are. It's either there or Sansa's Emporium. Sansa might have it. Sansa has weird stuff. Actually, I bet you Sansa has it. Where am I? Alright, let's go to Sansa's Emporium first. Pardon me?
You're back. What have you found?
There it is. Thank you, Sansa. Sewell and that. Golden Sewells, or suns, are used as currency in the Vailian republics. Alright. We finally did it, chat. We finally got something up to the second tier. I can upgrade the gun. Oh, I can upgrade my armor too. Cool. Yeah, I should prioritize armor weapon. Like, armor main weapon. Right away. And we leveled up. So we get more damage. And more abilities. I didn't increase the bleed accumulation dealt by bleeding cuts. Can't get that one yet. But 25. What about my ranger ones? Increases parry efficiency by 50%, dealing greater stun when parrying enemies. Reduces the stamina cost of dodge. I like parrying the most. Okay, what do we have for our companions? Nothing yet.
Fior Messi Verno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go.
Some tension between Solus and Fior?
No, none more than usual. Both settlements are survivors. They just use different methods. Don't spend much time worrying about animancy myself. Never really needed it.
Just a tool like anything else, I mean.
Right. Where we're going, we'll need all the tools we can get. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said almost. Just glad I can help. Right, changing the subject.
Alright, that's enough for now.
Until next time.
I have another ability point? Ooh, I do, chat. Oh, I didn't apply it, that's why.
Haze, mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before.
I feel like home somehow. Why do you appear when I sleep?
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know. A killer freed, a predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why? Should he not suffer for your pain?
Someone has to break the cycle.
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangled. This is not our way. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive. Petals disperse on the wind. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Uh-oh. The god is very, very angry that I died, and very much disagrees with my choice. But at the end of the day, it's my choice. They don't have to agree with it.
Envoy. On the contrary, Paradise believes it can help you.
Careful, he could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
We wait in places you will never think to look.
Over there,
Your
over there,
mercy
over there.
for our compatriots has not gone unnoticed.
Ooh.
Take this.
I got a route of passage.
We deem you worthy. This time. We trust you will remember our gratitude.
Okay. And he's gone. Okay, what did he give me? Fellow travelers, let it be known that the Udyrn envoy is a proven friend of the Paradise resistance. Grant this godlike the safe passage and liberty that we afford to our most trusted compatriots and allies. Oh, heck yeah! So anybody that's really wary of me is an Udyrn. I can be like, no, I am actually on the side of the Paradisians.
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure?
Pleasure.
Be careful. There's a lot of island to explore, and a lot of it can kill you dead. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwine barged past me. She was looking none too pleased.
Don't take it personally. Ludwine has no capacity for happiness. She comes and goes like a storm.
Yikes. whatever happened between you two, I'm glad you made it out alive. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwine's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
I should play
As long as she's
Deadfire.
not on our scent. Given how angry she was about Eagwolf, probably best we give her a wide berth.
Like, I should actually, like, depending on, I'm getting kind of hooked on this game. I might have to go back and play the old Deadfire game.
And Sam's sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try
We
again.
don't have to worry about that, Marius.
It's what most of us come here for. I only wish more of us really got one. Unfortunately, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
The paladins devoted to Wodica, zealous but effective. Often employed to hunt traitors and oathbreakers, they help bring order to the frontier. Their order may have started in Adir, but don't confuse those fanatics with us. Oh, none of these are really good options, though.
They're certainly making their presence known. Can't say they're making any friends, though.
I don't like that Ludwine woman. She gives me the vreekas.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
It's hard to believe she's supposed to be working with him. I do not catch your drift.
And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
And it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
True.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you?
Don't
I mean, I
patronize
had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
I don't know that yet. Because I like to have a philosophical discussion and talk in poems.
Well, maybe figure it out. We can't prepare for what we don't know is coming.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
Aw, come on. You love the Animancers. Animancy is outlawed and adhered. No one understands souls like they do. If they know something, we should hear them out. Alright.
Fair enough, but I wouldn't expect a warm welcome. Hilgard's already brought your homeland's prohibitions against Animancy to Paradise.
Oh, come on.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
Oh, don't talk about
I
it
haven't
now.
been back in a while, but Fior is an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of Animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches. All surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
They're an eccentric bunch. You'll see. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
Oh, fun.
They don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops.
Probably the Dream Scourge.
Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is, we'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway...
Sure.
You won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delumgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines. Well, you came to the right place.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy.
Alright, let's get started. Isn't Marius coming with us?
Our deal was I'd help you find your assassin. I did that. I figured you'd probably travel faster with fewer people anyway.
You don't want to come with?
I have, you know, things to do back in Paradise. It keeps me plenty busy.
Come to think of it, I haven't been to Emerald Stair in a while, and the Envoy's never been. Know any good guides we could hire?
None that could help the two of you. You need the best guide in the lands to keep you from getting yourselves killed.
Oh, it seems like we already have the best hunter in the lands right here.
Hey, you don't have to butter me up.
Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdut. I have 2 rules. No campfire songs and no hugs.
Oh.
The last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
Cool. Heck yeah, chat. So, are we done here? Yeah, I think we're done here. Do I just leave? Pop. Between life and death. So, okay. Oh, oh, 1 second, chat. Okay. I am back, chat. I'm just adjusting my audio levels. No, I'm listening to music. In case that's not obvious.
Oh, would you be a dear and help with these soldiers, please?
Looks like she could use our help. Let's give her a hand.
Don't get too punchy. More are on the way.
Oh, that happened.
Perk up, Envoy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I guess I'm still being poisoned. Ooh, that's a pretty view. I can't wait to look at it.
Oh, fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
Oh, she's so pretty.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks. We would answer.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
Ladder.
To climb, of course.
You're welcome to my shoulders.
There's a godless artifact just out of reach, and I must have it. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned.
What? It's true you should touch my abdominal muscles. They ripple.
Do they really? Well, I wonder what other advantages godlikes come with. Maybe the 3 of you have experimented?
I'll try anything twice.
It's more of an animancy thing, isn't it?
What do you say, boys? Should we experiment? Oh. Alright, we're doing it.
In any event, I already have a lover. He always carries a ladder.
What?
But sadly, he's busy helping the Animancers in Fjord, and I need this vase now.
Um.
Oh, absolutely not. Vidaro, the governor, is an uptight postinago. But if you want to know about the governor, fetch me that artifact. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruins there. And once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
You do meet the most interesting people.
True.
I can get you 1,000 faces that don't require going into some ancient ruins. And no one listens to me.
Which ruins? Right here. Oh, right here. Okay.
Right behind you.
Well, we gotta pick up lockpicks too, chat. Okay, where? Oh, enemies.
Take him down. Is that all you got?
Good afternoon. Dude, no, come back. Oh, really? Poisoned already? Oh, you suck. Okay, let's get a consumable and clear our poison. Like instant poisoning. Alright.
You got them all.
Nice work. I'm starting to fall out of love with the loot system, chat. I'm realizing that, like, it's not common, uncommon. Like, it's... Here, I'll show you, chat. So I go to my inventory. Where's my armor? I took it off, didn't I? What did I do? Oh, yeah, I clicked the wrong weapon. I guess I can't really see it that easily here. But like, it goes from a common to uncommon to rare to... and it just keeps going up like that. And originally I was really excited because I'm like, that's really cool to have a bunch of rare systems like that. I'm realizing though, they're not actual systems in the game. It's instead it'll be like, oh, you are now at the uncommon difficulty. You fight uncommon enemies. You are now at the rare difficulty. You fight rare enemies. And it's not really like the world develops around that. It's more like you only can fight the enemies of your level. Unless you want to play different difficulties. Or if you want to get good. I feel like this is gonna hurt. This one won't. Alright, cool. Totally fine.
Andra's titties, you found it! I tried using magic to get the vase down, but alas. Thankfully you and your little friends came along and saved the day.
Excuse me. We're all bigger than you are, Nimdude.
I may be small, but my magic is not, I assure you.
Oh?
That I did. Although I can't imagine why. Vidaro is insufferable. First and foremost, Fior Mesiverno is an Animancer sanctuary. Vidaro, unlike his father, the former governor, is not an animancer.
Ooh. Animancy threatens. You say it like it's a bad thing.
Oh, hardly. I'm not an animancer myself. I'm merely a stunningly brilliant, witty, but also humble scholar.
So you are?
Right. So humble.
But Vidaro has lost his grip on the land and refuses to listen to the animancers. Emerald Stair used to be the breadbasket of the living lands. Now it won't bear fruit, and there are rumors of plague. Pleasant, isn't it? But I'd best pack up. I want to get home. I have a new artifact to study. Thank you for your help, Godlike. Even if you didn't have a ladder.
Well, that's something I hope never happens again.
I've got a few inches to spare if she changes her mind.
Travelers to Emerald Stair proceed at your own risk. Unprecedented environmental changes have weakened our infrastructure, opened treacherous sinkholes, and anchored the flora and fauna. Unless you have critical business in Fior Mea Severno, I suggest you turn back until the situation normalizes, which should be any day now. Someone has scribbled at the bottom, "This is the new normal." Hello? Ooh.
Come and get me. Oh, you don't.
Oh, I was hoping I could one shot. Ooh, I can make them bleed though. Oh, they blow themselves up.
That's one for us.
Common sword. See? See, exactly like this. It's I guess it's just fine material. It's not actually like rare and other materials. Okay, cool. I can forgive that a little bit more. I thought it was like rarity systems, like how other games use it. I've had these dreams lately. I'm tried talking to the others. They think I'm insane. I'm not. There's something in the earth, in the island. I've spoken to animancers, watchers, and priests. No one understood. I have felt it. When no god answers my prayers, when I was without a single mercy, I felt it. The radiating heat of packed dirt and the cooling kiss of the wind. I'm not their champion. I'm not even the first to know them. I am an ant before the awe of infinity. Something is coming. Dark times, sick times. I will be with them when it happens. The tiniest margin closer to divinity. Okay, and he died here. Alright. Oh, the fact I don't get faster sliding down a hill bothers me.
Never seen Emerald Stair like this. It's usually so nice.
It's so nice. What are these things? Yeah, what are those? Also enemies. Clear my poison. Oop, trying to block that one. Alright, good job everybody. I was gonna say, I wonder why the land rose up against you. What are all of these pump-looking things? Hello?
I don't see what's the problem.
If you can't
As
see
if
it,
people weren't
I
hungry
doubt
enough.
I can explain it to you.
Tell me another solution that would be half as efficient as that.
They just make me feel uncomfortable.
I'm glad to see revenants working in our fields. I see nothing wrong with it.
What if the body used to be your brother? Your grandfather? You, Adiran, you know what a revenant is, don't you? Your dead friends and family walking around rotting all over your cabbages?
Using the dead to work the fields?
Well, they're more efficient than we are. They don't need to sleep or eat, and it leaves us free to do other things.
Huh, well, fire is much more efficient at harvesting the fields. But we wouldn't want to eat whatever it leaves behind. Every monster we let wander the valley is one more threat to our children, not to mention to our crops.
So bad about revenants?
Nothing. That is my point.
Oh, then you will not mind when the Animancers put one in your home. Perhaps you can get one of the Animancers to raise up your late wife so she can keep cooking your dinner.
I agree with her. They shouldn't really be used for
At
food.
least someone around here seems to have a semblance of common sense.
Hand in hand, they toil, and the earth gives in return.
Exactly.
The smile of the harvest.
That's a perfect way to put it. When you put the work and care into the earth rewards you with the harvest. If you just start mass producing it with revenants and machinery, you don't really get... The earth suffers. That being said, when you do get up to a certain level of population, you do need to start mass producing.
I know what I said, but we only have so much to go around.
Are the Animancers starving as well, or are they sipping tea?
Take it up with godlike.
Afternoon. What do you have?
You're the first godlike to come through in... well, I can't remember how long. I hope that's a good sign.
Oh, it's definitely not a bad sign.
I'll take what I can get. If the gods don't bless us with a harvest soon, this market will be empty come winter. Really? You know the gods don't exactly favor animancy.
Favor, no, I need answers. I need answers.
I'll wager you have more questions than most. If you need an animancer, you'll have to clear it with the governor. He lives in the big manor on the far side of town. Let me know if anything strikes your fancy. We don't have much, but the harvest hasn't bled us dry yet.
What do they have? Ooh, lockpicks. This map provides information on the location of fragments for the Skane's god totem. Ancient tower you must brave. Okay, cool. Fast as fuck. I love how the sprinting feels in this game. But also, like, I say that, and then watch this. Can I do it? There we go. Let me know in chat. Oh, it's... I definitely don't play in third person in this game, that's for sure. Ooh, whole new town. Oh, hello.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. Come to interfere in Steel Garrote business again?
Yep. What, am I gonna have to listen to you cry about it later? I apologize.
Certainly not. Besides, I have no more business in Fjord. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
Most of diplomacy should be left to the diplomats, Captain. Oh my god. I suppose the aliens don't like adherents, telling them their own business.
If their experiments are affecting Adirian interests, this is our business. And when the time comes, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of those interests.
I think I have some idea of what you mean, Captain.
Barter for peace, prepare for war. We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
Quest time. We got a bunch of side quests to pick up, chat.
Oh, you startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time. You must be the Adiran envoy I've been hearing about. Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here. The failing crops, the strange beasts, and even the dream scourge are all the result of our neglect of the dead.
No way you could be responsible. That was your fault, but if it is, you'll have to make amends.
I was calling on the spirits of the recently dead to follow the guidance of Garrus, god of death. I am asking the spirits to forgive us for our negligence and continue on their way without anger. The dead of Fjord expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals, and now the spirits are angry.
Oh, there's much bigger problems than just you doing that. I imagine Fjord have kept you too busy to complete the rituals.
Exactly the case. With everything happening and my own advanced age, I have had trouble keeping up. Our recent dead require a final meal to ease their passage from life. Without it, they can't rejoin the cycle.
You've got people waiting in line for their next meal, and you want to waste food on the dead?
I got food from the grain merchant stores. I just need someone to leave it at the graves. The dead will take it from there.
Flesh and bone. They bring the fruit to those who cannot eat. What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
It seems like a waste of food when the rest of the town is starving.
I had to take the food. The fate of Fjord depends on it.
What do you mean you have to take the
I know
food?
Elena would understand how important it is to pay tribute to the dead.
Interesting custom. Feeding the living should outweigh the needs of the dead. Fears problems, no matter the reason you are a thief.
But this does help the living. By appeasing the dead, we end the dangers their anger caused. The crops will grow again. The dream scourge will end. All will be well once more.
No, it will not.
You must take these offerings of food and place them at 3 grave sites where the recently dead lay. The first offering goes to a cliffside grave on the southern coast. The second offering goes to a grave in the swamp, far to the west from here. The final offering should be taken to the truffle farm east of Fjord, where a family lost their lives to the encroaching wilds. I understand how it looks, but appeasing the dead is vital, especially in times like these. I can't thank you enough for helping to ease the conscience of an old lady. Please, return when the rituals are complete.
Alright, that's crazy, but okay, I guess I'll do it.
Rejuvenate and revitalize your personal essence.
Store?
Can I interest you in some glaveberry? Welcome to Foria in Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
How long have I been streaming? Almost 2 hours. Ooh, purple. Or not purple. Yeah, see, that's where I got mistaken. Normally, purple would be like the rarer stuff. It's exceptional here. Rank 3. It's good to know. However, I don't think they have anything I want. Ooh, Awakened Audra. I have so many materials. No, I'm fine. My weight still hasn't reached cap yet. Where are we going? Up there? Could I have to... Are you... Okay, that's fair. I was gonna say, are you sweeping the street? I see the dust though.
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The Dream Scourge is laying waste to our home. How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike? In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into him.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
Ooh, that's aggressive. I'm an enduring envoy. Has private discussion? Excuse me, but I'm talking to this captivating young lady.
Did you hear that, Ignacy? You should be taking notes.
Ah, of course. The Adiran envoy. Ambassador Hilgard sent a missive telling me to expect you. How delightful. You speak with a measure of authority, but I caution you to remember who's in charge around here.
Now that's what I call a first impression. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms.
That's why I'm here. Perhaps an animancer can help me stop it.
Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
We definitely agree on that.
I like her.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
It's difficult to ignore dying farms and start starving.
As usual, Giatta never misses a chance to slander me. I don't ignore her concerns, only her methods.
And you still do nothing. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
It is nice.
I'm just trying to stop Giatta from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
She's the one taking all the risks, though.
You must be unfamiliar with animancy. There's always collateral damage. Are you going to tell her about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident. But look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
We were together, I wouldn't stand between you and your ambitions. I should go into his doubts, but you're right, we can't afford to delay. True.
If I don't have your trust, I am determined to earn it.
Cool.
Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Giatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Banished?
Wow.
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Seriously, buddy.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast.
And you're? Are you okay?
It's a bit too soon to tell.
Governor, this is unacceptable. Your father would have kept this community together at any cost.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
Okay. I like her a lot.
I'll find us another bedroom.
Alright, Governor, let's actually... Do you have anything to actually talk about? No. Alright, I'm gonna get some... You have a nice house. That's what I was looking for. Give me. Wait, have it. Thank you. Due west. Do. Ooh, vendor. Hello.
Well, I was not expecting such an esteemed guest in my humble workshop. Are you in need of any weapons or armor? The roads haven't been safe as of late.
Can you tell me about this metal?
Is that Gelard? This is star metal. Very rare stuff. Where did you get this? Nay, don't tell me. I'd be tempted to go looking for some more, and that would certainly not end well. No. Unfortunately, I don't know how to work the metal into anything useful. Only enchant it. I did receive a shipment from Sola's Keep recently, however. A mace crafted out of star metal, brought to me by a trader from Galawain's Tusks. I suggest you make your way there if you're looking for someone to work that beautiful metal into a proper weapon.
Galawain's Tusks? Come on, it can't be that complicated. I bet you 5 skates a Smith and Thirdborn would know what to do with this stuff.
I'll take that bet.
And I'll take your money, eventually.
Is there anything else I can help you with, Amica?
Sure, what do you have? Ooh, he also has purple stuff. But all of it is super out of my price range. It's so out of my price range that I might only be able to get one of these by the end of the chapter. Andra. Alright. I'll buy one then. I'll buy the rest of these. I need to buy healing potions.
Welcome to my fine establishment, Amica.
Up here or down here?
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing restraint.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giata, some manners, if you please.
I thought she was being polite.
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
Focusing on the wrong problems.
What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
Exactly.
I know, but...
Banishment is excessive.
Without Fior Misiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
Stuck to your principles.
I wish I could take credit for Giata's stubbornness, but she learned that on her own.
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
How so?
I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers.
Looking forward to working with you. Not everyone hates animancy.
We will set aside our differences for the greater good, won't we, Giata?
Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
These people keep reminding me.
Sorry.
Not your fault.
I only bring it up because Anamanti might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind.
That's
While I pack up my belongings.
literally why I came here, was because I needed an animancer to take a look at my soul and try and figure out what's attached to it.
I just realized this is the end. I have to leave Fior Misiverno. Forever.
Some people don't find out who they really are until they leave home.
You'll be all right. My advice, find a good tavern and learn how to prepare squirrel over an open flame.
Maybe if I focus on what I have gained, I can learn to accept everything I've lost. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast.
1 second, chat. I'm gonna try to get my window open a little bit. Just the tiniest bit. Oh no, it's not gonna move. It's frozen shut. Oh, worth a shot though. I want to crack it just the little tiniest bit because my room does get really excessively warm at night when my computer runs. Maybe I'll have better luck.
I hope so, because we're running out of options. Manto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fjord. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name, and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge.
Ooh, I know what I can do, chat. Hold on. There we go. Sounds like I'm gonna work it out for me. Each of them owes me a favor. I'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge. So what's your theory? Well, what do you expect to learn? Such an eclectic bunch of answers.
I'd rather not speculate until we have more data. If you have questions, I'm sure the others can answer them.
Fine, alright.
We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Well, she doesn't want to come with though.
Imperial envoy, research assistant. Who knew?
Not yet, at least. She'll come with us soon enough.
To the pub. We're already broke now. Really?
What is that?
Huh. And when did that happen?
I had one job. Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been?
It could be really hard. You'd be surprised. Is everyone in the city miserable?
If I could help myself, do you think I'd be in here? I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate.
This is your squad. Shouldn't she be out on patrol?
I'd like to be. They're out searching. Someone had to hold down the fort. My 2 youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now. They're still not here.
Kingdom found. Service. Disappeared before, haven't they? There's not much to go on. Maybe this is a little late to start looking for them.
If you met them, you'd understand. They're so besotted, it's a wonder they report at all.
Oh, alright, that's right.
Velena and Adelaro were my most promising recruits. Now, all they do is sneak off to...
Get to know each other. Dip the pen in the inkwell. Have relations. Screw each other.
I wouldn't have put it that way, but all right.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh man, this brings me back.
Anyway,
Brings me back,
I never
chat.
thought I had any cause for concern. They always found their way back eventually, but they haven't this time. They're out there, all alone, and they could be in danger, and I...
You don't have to explain yourself. I'd be worried about my charges too. I should get my drift, and you're here drowning your sorrows. Some leader. I'm sure Bear's eaten them by now.
The last time I saw them, I sent them to patrol the northern riverbed. If you go that way, please, keep an eye out for them. I'm losing my mind in here.
Absolutely.
2 young Nemdutin wandering out by a river.
Ooh,
Consider
I
them
gotta
found.
upgrade a piece of my equipment.
Maybe.
Right. Now I gotta go around and grab every quest we can get in this area, chat. There I am.
Maybe we don't look too soon. Give them a while. Know what I mean?
This way? Ooh, this is a nice door.
Founded machine. Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Welcome to our modest workshop.
Giada and I are investigating the Dream Scourge. Metaphysical anomalies in the living lands. This place is hardly modest. It's incredible. It honestly is. It looks really nice. Explaining for a curious outsider. How does that work?
Well, maybe to you, but I was educated in the great laboratories of Spirento, in the halls of experimentation.
Wow, way to take a
You
compliment.
didn't journey all this way to hear me reminisce about the old country.
No, I came here to give you a compliment, and you immediately turned it into a brag about. Well, you immediately insulted me because I wouldn't know about more civilized culture. Like you punch you right in that little spot you have where you have no hair.
Giada, what a loss. I owe that young woman more than I could ever repay. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my equipment is underpowered and overworked.
Suckers. I suppose you can't fix it yourself, can you?
Oh, I can, but it's a matter of getting all the necessary parts.
Of course.
What I need is a stronger power source.
Can't you just animance one?
Perhaps, if you can help me find an appropriate battery of essence.
What kind of battery?
I could use a large single block of Artra, but harvesting it is difficult in this environment. Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adragon recently died in a western grove.
I can't eat the cookies yet. I have to make dinner. If I eat cookies now, I'll just ruin my appetite and then feel like shit later.
An Adragon's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgan queen holds court there. You may be able to retrieve it without violence, but most Delamgan in these parts are hostile to Keith. So you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the Adragon had died. Still, Delamgan queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards.
Alright.
Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself these days.
Well, let's go. That Atragon's heart isn't gonna yank itself out.
Ooh, I am so zoned out right now, chat.
Ado,
Another
welcome to my fine establishment.
Ooh. No. Oh. I didn't want to travel yet. I still have more quests to pick up. I thought that was going to be another workshop. Alright. Fast as fuck. Nailed it. Over here. We got... Our reward will be given for killing the Earth Blight known as Beldereno. A number of rangers and settlers perished in a natural disaster, and now their souls are bound together in agony. Incarnated as the Blight. Please put them out of their misery.
Oh, those poor souls. Please bring them peace, Anika. Becoming part of a Blight is not a fate I would wish upon my worst enemy.
Trantons. A reward will be given for killing the notorious Tranton bandit gang. Located in the Western Forest, these outlaws are responsible for a number of raids on outlying farms. Someone needs to ensure that these raids end for good. To claim your reward, return proof of your kills to Martella in Fiormi Yaverno.
So, the Trantons. A bunch of butzos, if you ask me. But they are dangerous, I'll admit. Watch yourself out there.
Old Nuna. A reward will be given for killing an ancient and dangerous bear that has taken up residence within the grotto. Some citizens familiar with the region's history recognize this bear as Old Nuna, a beast responsible for the death of many rangers. Ooh. It also looks like she's got a little bit of dream plague going.
Be careful with Old Nuna. I have a theory that her longevity and hardiness are due to an inordinate suffusion of essence.
Reward will be given for killing a group of Delamgan within the Western Forest. They have been acting more aggressive lately, attacking the rangers on patrol and researchers out in the field.
Ah, those Delamgan. They are not evil, it is just in their nature to push back against the expansion of civilization. Still, survival of the fittest and all that, ne?
Wanted. Sansa, a cartographer in Paradise, has reported his assistant, Flesia, missing in the Emerald Stair. A reward will be offered for the return of Flesia's cartographic notes. Below is her glass correspondence, posted to provide clues to her whereabouts. Good day to you, Sansa. I hope this letter finds you well. I'm pleased to report new progress on my charts of the Emerald Stair. I've taken up near a curious ruin that the locals called Naku Tedek. Godless, perhaps? I will note it. Such architecture I've never seen. I know I should be diligent and focus on my work, but I cannot help worrying that my presence here is a burden. Though the Fiorians welcomed me warmly, it is clear they have fallen on hard times. I hope to finish quickly. I am young on the mouth to feed. How does any of that tell me where she is? Something about her being in the Emerald Stair. I zoned out. Yeah, there's so much reading. Chat. Ugh. A reward will be given for killing the Zarips that have taken up residence at the abandoned farms northwest of Fjord. If those farms are ever to be reclaimed, the Zarips will need to be driven away from the land. Cool. What else we got? Any other quests here? Okay, I think we're clear up here. I think we're clear to head out. Let's do the Green Merchant. Wait, where am I? I'm in here. Okay. We can go south back to where we were. We could north. Let's go south to where we were. Let's work on this island. Right, where am I going? Okay, we have an objective. Locate the gravesite on the truffle farm.
I'm not making it up.
You're not still on about that, are you?
Me? Why do you keep insisting I have to be wrong? What about you? You're the envoy. Of all people, you should know.
Know what? What are you talking about?
I was out hunting for springberries yesterday evening when I saw a group of soldiers in the woods. I didn't linger long. I didn't want them to notice me, but they were adhering. I'm sure of it.
Did you see any sign of a camp?
Oh, none. It's like they came out of thin air. Granted, I didn't look too hard, but I also saw the most unusual woman. She was alone, but I couldn't see her face behind the cowl and mask.
It's the paladins. You're better off not getting involved.
You don't believe me either, do you?
I do.
I know what I saw.
You saw the paladins.
Let's give it a rest.
Where am I going? I was going... Was this one I was headed to? Yes.
Unseen, unheard.
He has no idea.
Come and get me. Take it outside.
Stuff. Stuff. Oh, alright. You guys hear me? Oh, that was adorable. I have a quest over here too.
That it?
Gods, what do I tell Sovia? What do I tell the children? It's not bad enough that their mother a little earlier and you'd have beaten the other bandits to my crops. But I guess that's on you, isn't it? Ah, finally! Someone who cares about something other than themselves. When they ran away, I saw them following the river north. They're probably hiding up there, waiting to steal from someone else. You come back with my crops, and I'll give you whatever I can. You can't put a price on survival.
Alright. Alright, we're still headed this way? This way. Oh, enemies.
This place has seen better days.
Stop. I like the idea. I like the vision. The vision of a mage going to cast and then just getting hit by a bullet instead. Oh, alright, that's fair. I was having fun with casting, but you can get serious if you want. Now this, yes.
On your right. Good one.
Whoa! Massive leg spike. Come on, swing. Thank you. You know, you don't really, the whole ghost illusion falls apart when you get flung like that. When I see the ragdoll. Cool.
Not bad, Marius. You know, I get the symbolism of giving perfectly good food to the dead. I just think it's dumb.
To the beloved truffle farmers who were called to fly at Hylia's side far too soon, honor your sacrifice as surely as the wilds claimed your lives. We will reclaim your lands, that your work may live on after you. Or you could leave their lands to the wilds. Like, maybe trying to fight back against the land is not the move. Where are we going? You're going here next. Why is that the right quest? Elder offerings. It's still telling me the grave sites. Oh no, it is C. Okay. Oh, I can't. Chat, we saw wild animals earlier and we tried to swing at them and we couldn't touch them. Yep. Can't touch these either.
Listen, if you need food, you're going to have to get in line like everyone else.
You should know, Elder Rosanna stole food. How can we help?
I don't think there's anything that can be done. I'm hoping the Animancers can find a solution. Honestly, my biggest issue seems to be rats taking the food. Or thieves. I just want the food at this point, but I'm pretty sure it's lost. Rosanna? I couldn't have guessed that in a million years. I would normally let this sort of thing slide, but right now,
Oh, okay. I'll pay the cost of missing food and we can be done with this. I'll be happy to compensate you for the lost food.
Right now, I'd much rather have the food, but this will go a long way if we ever get another merchant from Dawnshore. Thank you. It may not seem like much, but this could mean life or death to some people. I should get back to it. Stay safe out there.
Oh, I wish I'd known that was the... Wow. I didn't read the whole quest chat.
I was here first.
I'm kind of hungry. Alright, let's go to the camp. And then we'll talk to our companions. And then I am going to start to make food. Because I need to eat. Oh, I need to stretch my legs and get some... Get the blood flowing, I guess, is how you would phrase that. Hi, chat. Don't forget to check the stocks and stores. I know that. Hello. Don't. Oh, it's gonna do it anyways. Sorry, chat.
Listen, Kai, I need you to stalk like a cat, not stomp around like a battle rock.
My training was a lot bigger on stomping than stalking,
I
unfortunately.
like to see the screen.
Right, and I got cooking lessons in solace, but you don't see me making beetle magic. Envoy? Well, that was interesting, right? The woman arguing about the crops failing? Standing up for what you believe against authority. I can respect that. Of course, my method would have been run away under the cover of night, never to return, but yeah, this works for her.
Can't call the harvest on the opinions of a sick person. They're trying to ignore an obvious thing.
I don't know. In my experience, it's always the snake you don't see that bites you. Anyway, there's clearly more going on here than a bunch of animancers sitting in dusty labs doing whatever they do all day. Beyond that, nah, I can't help you. Call me when you're back to facing real danger.
For sure.
Right. Changing the subject.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good. Let's have it.
Where'd you learn this from?
When I was a child in Solace, a warden named Alinka taught me the basics. What berries to eat, how to build a shelter, and so on. Later, I started going out on patrols, just to get experience in the wilds. By the time I was 15, I was going out on my own.
What do you do on patrol? I'm still in touch.
I was usually part of a small patrol, maybe 4 wardens. We'd travel the roads in Galawain's tusks, and I was in charge of camp. We'd make sure the Zarps weren't getting restless, the roads were clear of bandits, and the lava flows weren't flooding. Turns out I was just good at surviving on my own, so I kept doing it, and I kept getting better at it.
I'm grateful for your skills.
Well, good. Maybe show your appreciation by making sure Kai hangs his wet socks away from my tent.
That's enough.
Anyway, what do you need?
Alright, and what does Kai want?
You know, I've heard dueling is popular in the Valian Republics. You wouldn't think a public argument could feel as brutal, but I'll be damned if Giada didn't draw blood.
Giada had to make her point. Garrus being unreasonable, excessive, loud, public, you would really win people over. Giada had to make her point. Vidara was being unreasonable. Surprised no one's backed her up.
I wish I could say the same. Living Landers can be contrarian and combative. That's what sends a lot of us here in the first place. But it's still hard to swim against the tide with your own people, especially when it means getting them to face a hard truth.
It's easier to take orders and fall in line, but sometimes you need a united front.
You can't mount an attack if you're questioning every detail of the battle plan. But if you see you're charging into a trap, that's what I admire about Giada. She knows who she is and what she believes. She's got more clarity and conviction than I had at her age.
She has more clarity than you have now.
Hey, I am a willing victim of my own delusions.
Sometimes that just makes it easier.
Hey, don't worry. We're talking about Giada's situation.
Right. Like, what did you think I was talking about?
Anyway, this can't be an easy time for Giada, but I'm glad to have her on our side.
Awesome. Alright. Consult. Just hop outside, exit here.
The armored mask. We dream of steel and charred earth and flame. The memory binds. Flee from her. We fear. For us. For you.
Oh, you seem unsettled with Lodwin.
Blazing ire. It burns and feeds upon itself. Pain through the smoke, we recall. You are not safe with her.
I know when she was I'm innocent like you. You sure you don't have a history with her? Can't you tell me more?
We reach. The spines tear into us. We pull our hands away. But the old scars do not lie. We burned once. Burned. We know.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you're safe with me at least.
A storm from the same spark. All pain cuts with the same blade. Steer clear of the scourging fire, or extinguish it.
Ooh, violent? Ooh. Violence isn't the answer.
Cull or tend, the bear's blood nourishes the earth.
True.
The flame spreads toward the garden wall. Listen. Have care. Have care.
The Inquisitor is doing something that's pissed that the whatever that god thing is in the land can feel. And it seems like it's like just like how I've been reincarnated again.
Those are no ordinary
Lodwin's also been reincarnated again. Same spark from afternoon, officer. Garrus talking about now.
A godlike in Emerald's death. Well, maybe our luck's improving. I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day. Try and use their names, if you don't mind. It builds their confidence. As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
We can smell it, too.
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is ever that simple. What am I supposed to do? Just let them decompose?
Yes.
Reanimated corpses are the future of manual labor. Cost-effective, low maintenance, and very friendly. Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem, if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong.
Yes, I can feel for one thing that immediately doesn't belong in my hand. I'm not doing that. It was like Beatrice ate some spoiled crops. Oh, yeah, okay, I did actually do that.
Aha! So their blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. That confirms one of my theories. Not only is the Dream Scourge affecting our farms, it's disrupting animancy, unraveling our work. Sounds like I have more research ahead of me, but at least now I have a sense of direction. Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf, godlike. You're a natural.
I did through a lot of corpses.
Not really. But that's all right. You and I have something in common. Giata Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask. Is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town?
It is very true and excessive.
That's our governor for you. Self-righteous even in his own ignorance. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm. I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much. They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo. Thank you. It helps that he's already dead. Silvo is one of my Revenants. My oldest, my favorite, and the pride of my flock. Someone needs to put a poor fellow out to pasture.
Why does it say favorite like that?
I just don't have the heart to do it myself.
Well, it's already dead. That's the hard part done right there.
When a Revenant goes bad, there's only one option. Final death. And poor Silvo's time has come.
Sounds like you've been through this before. Alright.
Thank you for understanding. You can find Silvo in the barn. He's blocked the door somehow, but the window should be open. Just be gentle with him. He's a good boy.
Okay, so it does sound like they also eventually wear out.
Killing the Revenant then. She just couldn't come out and say that?
And this is why I don't take pets.
Oh, come on, a pet Revenant would be beautiful. Hey, buddy. Here, you're hiding in there. Ooh, goats. They got little saddles already. Where am I now? Let's go this way. Can I go this way? No, I can't. Jerk. Well, I know how to get through this.
What's that rough?
Oh, now it doesn't work? That's stupid. Okay, so I'm gonna find my way around. They introduce, like, oh yeah, ice can freeze bars and let you through in the sewers. In that area we just introduced you to. Cool. Except you actually can't do that outside of that one basic area and mechanic. This game has made me realize it is very, very linear in nature. Which isn't a bad thing, it's just a...
Here we go.
Don't keep on me, that's just me. That's all right.
That's all of them.
Envoy, a pleasure as always.
You did it.
Poor Silvo. He was a bright young Revenant, but a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace. So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen.
What should the needs find someone? We need to find the source of the difference, if there's any hope of stopping it.
But how to find something so well hidden? Can something so metaphysical even be found? Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say.
Fascinating. Should you be interested to hear this? You're skeptical. Thank you for your insight. What has something to do with him? He tethered to my soul.
Seems a little far-fetched. Then again, what isn't these days? You're a godlike, so anything is possible. Perhaps your nature will grant you more answers. Well, I'm happy to give her some good news for a change. You and Giata are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock.
Oh, and thank you for the nightmare fuel. I really have been sleeping entirely too well lately.
You're welcome.
I'm remembering why people find this place unsettling.
A dragon heart. Alright. Apparently walking into it can now break it. Thank you.
The great mystery is...
Remy, look what I found. A genuine godlike.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me, Yvette. You friend?
Sure, friend.
Remy, take a note. The endangered godlike's vacant gaze betrays an unquenchable thirst for violence. We heard that Giada partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
I suppose we owe her a favor. Or two.
Giata must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giata needs to finish her research. Deal? We want to know about the godlike, of course. You're the first one we've encountered in the wild.
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next
Look,
life?
This ship is huge.
Next time you go around the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
Who wouldn't? My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us?
I owe you nothing.
So, you believe we need your help. Interesting.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone? Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giata wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Some good news.
The Dream Scourge is proof that an unprecedented metaphysical disaster can take place at any time.
Oh, that's a load off my mind. Sure beats not constantly worrying about the future.
How's that good news?
Giata will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
Okay,
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
That wouldn't surprise me. Both are natural occurrences, after all. Terrible, but quite natural.
Most natural things are. Terrible, that is.
An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, With enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Right, and with a little fresh soccer, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just
I want to
be
figure out what I have
careful that
attached
your
to me.
tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell.
Farewell.
Hurry.
I never saw motion
Change the
Sent
lines.
into exile.
Ugh, I might have
Wonder if she
dozed
needs a
off
new
there
research
for a
file.
bit. Were any of
Or
those
maybe
words
a
the ones
test
we needed?
subject?
Both. Anything to work. Hey, Gianna Castel.
Right. Ooh, hello food. Up and over. Thank you. Enemies? Yep, enemies. Oh, I'm dead. I'm back. I hate those guys.
I think we've lost him.
Oh shit, chat. Dang spores. Actually, I wonder what the definition... Ooh. Like the textbook definition of dank is.
Right behind you.
Where's the other one? Nice. Ooh, big guy.
This one's mine. Come and get me!
Hey, Bo. How's it going? Just standing there hanging out. Watching us deal with the fight. Oh. Nice. Failure after failure. My first experiment blew up my house my father built. My second experiment poisoned our well with sporelings. Then again, third time's the charm. At least it can't get any worse. It got worse, chat. Enemies? Proud of yourself?
What's the target?
Come back. Thank you. Alright, cool. What's my actual objective out here? Locate the grave site on the south coast. Are we still in combat? Yep. need you to fall for me. Thank you.
Nice work.
That was a good hit, too. Hello. Excuse you. Really? Do I have to fight my way across the entire coast just to get from point A to point B? Stop! Aggroing everything. That being said, none of us have aggroed anything. It's none of our fault. It's just how combat seems to be here.
Take your best.
Nice hit. Alright. I know I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna forget it immediately because I'm still doing this. I need to stop after I do this quest and go make dinner. Also need to take my medicine. But that part is easier. Chest? Heck yeah! Which is the thing, chat, it looks purple, so you think it'd be good. That just means there's a... Wrong button. That just means there's a... what's the word? A... valuable that you can sell.
Let's go. Oh no, you don't. Yeah.
Ow, excuse you. Nice. Good work, everybody. Alright, quest is right here. Enemies?
Quiet as the depths.
Bam! Bye. What are you? Okay, good. Oh, alright.
Another down.
Nice work. Marius, you have people right behind you. Oh great, another one. Take it back, Marius. You were right to not engage them. Ow. What? Ow. Oh, that was an enemy too. Oh, those are the blights. So that wanted poster wasn't a like an imagination. That is literally what the blight looks like. Good to know. Counter. Which gets me a heal. I get healed every time I counter chat, so as a result, I always try to play very defensively and let them always take the initiative for fighting. This is this decent location, good logs. Colleen says there's a woman in the woods. Thinks she's giving him eyes, fool. Dashed up to me today, said he had to stop and had this wild look about him as though I'd insulted his mother. Told him to go home, sleep it off. Bastard sucker punched me. Aindon and Masug dragged him away. The following entry has messier handwriting and breaks up previous journal format. I'm stuck here, hidden amid the logs. He watches the carnage from afar. 4 or 5 figures. Dullingan? Tear through my men. What? Dullingan? Tear through my men. I heard screams. I hope some got away. I'm stuck here, hidden among the logs. He watches the carnage from afar. 4 or 5 figures? Dullingan? tear through my men. I heard screams. I hope some got away. They killed him. He brought them to us and they killed him. Disposed of him as mercilessly as they murdered the others. In the silence, as few of them hold logs and sob. They're soaring through the piles. I can't stay here. It's now or never. Interesting. Very interesting. Reopen the chest. Thank you. What's the yellow give me? Ooh, Audra. Boom. Hey, chat, want to see something funny? And now they all take damage over time. It's not great damage. I wish it was better. In fact, one of the previous streams I was on, somebody I was talking to was like, it might actually scale up with intellect, which unfortunately for me is not going to be much. Not intellect based.
Seems like a waste to me.
To the invaluable loggers of the fjord. It was a fight. Alright.
Means something to them.
Where's the last one? Chat, I could keep going. I could. I just have to cross this bridge right here. I can go over to here and kill the earth blights. Oh, I should make dinner. It's 9:30. I should definitely make dinner. Alright, chat. That means I'm going to take a little break from streaming. I'm going to turn off stream for now. I'm going to go make some rice and... Ooh, I got some rice and ground beef. And some gravy left. So I'm going to make all that into a nice dish. Ooh, hello. Spoiled cabbage. And a unique axe. Alright, chat. I'll save. Thanks to anybody that was lurking or following or watching from the shadows. You're all appreciated. Take care. Stay safe. I will be back again in like another hour, probably. Won't take me that long. I might keep playing this. And what? We'll see how I feel while I'm eating. Because I want to keep playing this, but I also want to play some... Do I want to play some Minecraft, or do I want to chill with that later? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel when I eat. Alright, chat. I will see you in a little bit. Stay safe until we see each other again.